Welcome back to the Abia Morning Show, 12 days of Christmas. My name is Natalie Uku, and remember, today is the last day of our 12 days of Christmas. Well, the last day of our questioning, as tomorrow we'll be announcing today's winner. Recall that I also said that the bridal fascinators are still available for grabs. If you're able to go to yesterday's stream and find out what the correct answer is, comment it first, and then you would also be able to win that. If not for yourself, maybe you're winning for a friend or an aunt who plans to get married in 2025. I mean, how much more accessible could a gift be this season? Now, before we move ahead, of course, to all of our Christmas packages for you, we'll start a quick trip around the region. Today, we begin in Abia State. With Christmas only hours away, cash scarcity is biting a lot harder. Long queues are forming at banks and ATMs across the city, and the situation has disrupted financial transactions and daily activities, frustrating customers. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this chaos at various banks across the nation. Abia TV correspondent in Abia State, Chibuike Agwomba, now reports.
This season, typically marked by high financial activity, has been overshadowed by the lingering scarcity of cash. In various locations within Abia, long queues of customers can be seen at banks and ATMs as people struggle to access money for their needs. Several customers expressed their frustration, sharing stories of spending hours without success.
We have been in the bank, nothing is going on. That place is very stuck. That's why I came outside. I'm just going. I don't want to send it. But there's no problem in the bank. Can you understand? Scarcity of cash, no network. They can't serve us better. Nothing. I don't know. And people are here.
I've been here for 3 hours now, and I've not been able to get cash. See the crowd that is here. There are a lot of people here. We all are looking for cash, and now we are getting the news that the limit, the highest they can give us is 5,000 naira. What is 5,000 naira? When I transport myself from my bank now to my house, 1,000 is already gone. So I'm left with 4,000 naira. I've not talked about Christmas food. I've not talked about every other thing I'm going to spend daily. And I'm not going home to go and stay at home. I will still move around. So 5,000 naira is nothing to stand on this queue for 3 hours now. And I'm not even sure I'm getting in the next 1 hour.
Another emphasized how the scarcity is affecting businesses.
To be very honest, I think the cash scarcity really affecting businesses. I work with David. I'm David General Manager. And I know what we go through as regards cash. Sometimes, even when they want to use their card to pay, it's still another problem. As when they have the cash, they'll just pay for what they want and leave.
One concerned customer suggested that increasing the cash limit at ATMs and banking halls could help address the issue.
They load enough cash in their machine. It will pose less problem for them. And the cash limit is another problem. You see some people, they will come with 5 ATM cards. These are people who want to draw their money. They say the maximum limit is 5,000 naira on other banks. Then 20,000 for the mother bank. So I think they'll be able to raise the limits. I think it will help.
A visit to the bank revealed long queues of frustrated customers, many waiting hours without success in accessing cash. How will the authorities and the financial institution address this cash scarcity to ensure a smoother festive season for citizens? In Abia, Chibuike Agwomba reporting for Abia TV.
I mean, talk about hitting the nail on the head. This is the plight of so many Nigerians right now. Even picking up an ATM card is an all-day affair. You have to sit, stand, beg, plead with the network and the attendants to help you, whereas they can't even help you because of the connectivity issues. Have you experienced this chaos yet, Oji?
Yes, definitely, though. If you're dealing with money, one thing will actually take you to the bank and then you sit and wait, which is very absurd. If we're going to do the cashless, policy thing, right, we just have to find a way and fix networks, because it's very important. There's no need, making people go through that rigorous process just to access their monies. No, it's crazy.
I remember the last time I visited, close to this period, I wanted to transfer because I couldn't get a new ATM.
Yeah.
I wanted to transfer to another bank, and they said I couldn't transfer to that bank because I had an ATM for that bank, but I needed to send money to, and they said I couldn't do it. So
it's regards to our IT, right?
It's not even IT. It's their limitations. And then I had a conversation, and the person I was speaking to informed me that it's possible that the banks don't have cash. So it's possible for them to work within their banks. They could only do within the bank, but they couldn't do to other banks because you must have
an accessible cash they have at that point in time
before you can actually transfer. So the question is, do these banks have enough cash, or is it just connectivity?
All of the above. They're all the problems, right? Sometimes the accessibility to the cash they have, in their vault at that point in time. And also sometimes it's connectivity, network, doing this or that at that point in time. So you see banks, interbanks, not working. But
yes,
whenever you're dealing with whatever that intra, right? You see it like your transactions are all going through back and forth. But once it's inter, there's always an issue. It bothers me a lot, right? Because even if we are going to practice this new policy, right, which we have to find a way and work on connectivity. It's very important.
It's very important.
There's no need okay, what if you are done purchasing stuff from someone's store, or you can't pay, right? Because there's hindrance.
Right. The reality right now is getting an ATM in order to actually participate or to meander through this cashless policy is almost an impossible task. It is so difficult to get an ATM. It's either there's a network challenge that the ATM has not been approved yet or authorized, and then when it's time to print, the portal might be giving problems. You see people, older people, standing for hours, being told to come back the next day. It's going to take time. You might have to wait, and you spend the whole day waiting. And then the worst part is, by the time you now get to the supermarket where you want to do your Christmas shopping, you find that the queues have built up because everybody has closed from work. So I start to wonder, what kind of Christmas are we expecting tomorrow?